right now we have Up and Riding. A beautiful, nice carve to get into this one. Trying to find some more power here. Doesn't have much left into it. So we have overlapping heats right now. Felipe Toledo, Eli Hanneman, the ones with priority. So Barron Mamiya against Seth Moniz in this round of 32 with 36 minutes left to go. Up and Riding already?
Looks like Barron, yeah.
No, it was Barron, but doesn't make it out of that barrel. Now, this is an interesting heat from a setup perspective, too, because last year, Seth Moniz got 5th here at Sunset, and he lost to Barron Mamiya. Because they are out there today, Pete.
Yes,
but
they are.
You have to
look at this.
Here we go. Another barrel riding on the inside. Again, swooping carve back into the whitewash, trying to get something going on the closeout section. Just a little turn to finish it off. So a lot happened in the last 30 seconds, but that's certainly the barrel ride that you want to try and.
Now look at him. He's just sliding right in. And again, finding the tube. I mean, beautiful positioning behind it. Slipped right up under the lip line and then comes in for the finish. So I think, Seth means business and he wants one back. Obviously, you were stating that this was a rematch with Barron Mamiya.
He identified that barrel right off the takeoff. And that's where that technique where he dragged his arm. When you're slower, you can drag that arm and almost stall the takeoff. And that's that timing aspect of where he's going to get behind it. Did it perfectly. He was a little sketchy because he had to duck underneath and get to it. Look at there's that arm drag. And again, just stalling bottom turn, not a projection bottom turn. It was almost like just put it underneath, time it, and then they skirt up underneath it. Quick barrel. Look at the spit right there. That's always happy for the judges to see is when it gets spit out.
When you said that, when you said stalling bottom turn, he's actually just waiting all of, everything on the back of that rail and just pushing it into the water.
Switcheroo.
So they have to give way to Felipe and Eli, which you can see them sitting underneath them, and then now they're going to take their waves.
So Barron Mamiya on this one. Nice job off the lip. Finds another piece of open face to work with. Swooping carve back into the whitewash. Trying to find one more maneuver. Wave, though, ends up sliding out at the channel.
Attacking right here. Glides in. Seth has to give way. And he looks right at that lip line. And you know what? The 6.6 looks great. It makes his surfing look big.
Yeah.
And I like that because that's, you got a big playing field. You got those big drawn out walls. You got a bunch of chops in the face. Why not ride a board that you can get up in that lip line, still throw the tail, yet look solid and you drive through. So I'm really impressed with the way that he's riding this board. Beautiful carve on the face. Turns the shoulders and contorts, wraps around, the pole, so to speak.
Congratulations to him for that big win.
And with brother watching on, you love to see it. In the break, a
shortboard
wave
change. Drift. Remember, he traded boards. That didn't feel good.
Well, he was pushing the envelope right here with Barron and went for the sell, but then the wave actually let him down. He was actually pulling through the back right there. I felt
get out. That's that bump.
The bump on the face, man. His fins broke out.
But first wave of the day from Miguel Pupo, and then we have Seth Moniz looking for something, but not going to better his situation on that wave. Quick out.
Same board. What do you think? Short board. Come on. We were going to have this talk, Strider. Do you want to have a talk about that? The board looks a little small now.
When it is on ice, do you keep it in the house, out of the house, in the bed? Doesn't matter because the board that's in the water is up and riding. This is Seth Moniz. Happened during the interview with Felipe Toledo. Great tag off the lip there. Finishes out, rides it out clean, which we know the judges always like to see a nice finishing maneuver, Strider.
Yeah, it was a little off, but he stuck it, and it's definitely one of those lumps and bumps. You go up to hit the corner.
8 minutes left in the water. Back to the water. Barron Mamiya with priority over Seth Moniz. He needs it too. He needs a 6.67 to move on, but Seth Moniz now looking to advance that lead, gets one carve in, but then comes back to the whitewash, cannot get it done on that.
But we can kind of foreshadow
Inside
it.
info.
Build the drama.
There we go.
Is that Dad on the beach right there?
Tony? I don't know if that was Tony.
Here we go.
Maybe.
Seth Moniz with a nice carve to start, but gets caught up in the whitewash again. So like you guys are saying, that board seems like it's not really settling under his feet. Cannot find it. Here is Seth Moniz up and riding again. Swooping curve to start. Tags the top, floats it on down, sticks the landing. That's the kind of finishing move that the judges will remember. number.
I like it. That was some sure-footed surfing right there.
He needs a 6.67. Is one of these waves going to be the one that gets it for him? Setting it up here with priority, all alone, needing a 6.67. Screaming down the line and dips out.
It moved to the ball.
In the meantime, Miguel Pupo
Has to give way.
has to give way because Barron Mamiya decided he wanted that wave. Tries to find swooping curve here, carve there, and then hunting for the barrel. Gets a little bit under it. Needs a 6.67 though. Well, even more now actually. Is that going to be, he needs a 7.56 now after Seth Moniz's last wave drop. So Seth Moniz gets his revenge on Barron Mamiya after losing to what became the champion last year. It is Seth Moniz moving on to the round of 16.